Somebody out there is going to the university or resume it tomorrow and doesn't have an idea of what uni life is. Nothing counts. Wagwan Marvels, it's the Miraculous and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to have you guys back and I'm excited to create content. So I was just like, as far we want to finish university next year, let me give you people a little insight about what university is all about or tip that can help you in university. Now I know pretty much when we were all coming into the uni and the idea that we had about the university that was depicted or portrayed to us on television was totally different. It was some sort of fantasy, you get to school and everything just aligns for you and you just study and you have the fanciest of clothes. The curriculum is not hard for you to assimilate. Everything is just easy, spontaneous. Everything just flows. But honestly, realistically, that is not how the university is. Like they say, experience is the best teacher. So if you have an idea that the university is going to be a smooth ride for you, remove it, because it will not be. Don't shoot the messenger. This is the message. So I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of my experience with university and tips to get you through. So I know a lot of people are writing, if you're in Nigeria or you're in West Africa, you'll be writing JAMB or WAEC to get into the university in September. So pretty much, what is this university theme like? Now, first things first, if you're going to be writing JAMB or WAEC or any examination that is taking you into the university, this is what you need to know. The course that you have planned, number one, all your life as a child. For example, you're like, I want to be an aeronautical engineer since you've been a child, or you want to be a pilot. That's what you've been planning all your life. My brethren, when I get to the university, it's not even maths. Get there and they change it for you. That's cool. That's cool. So pretty much what I'm going to advise is have two alternatives with your courses. Don't be so boxed with what you want to study that you would close your eyes to other alternatives that are around you, so that by the time you get to the uni and what you want wasn't what they gave you, you would be able to quickly adapt to whatever course the uni is offering you. For example, I wanted to study law, and my whole admission story is something I would be documenting later, but at the end of the day, I'm studying mass communication. It took me a while to adapt into the field of media because that really wasn't what I wanted to study from the inception. But don't be like me. It took me 1 year to get used to mass comm. Okay, and I'm proud to say that I'm enjoying it right now. I'm enjoying it so much, but it shouldn't take you that long to adapt to it. If I had opened my mind to more alternatives, I pretty much would have flowed better in 100 level. Number two is you need to be able to socialize and adapt to situations. Now, like I said, the university is not a smooth ride. It is not a smooth flow. It comes with a lot of emotional, mental, physical stress that you cannot even prepare for. Trust me, the most sane and the strongest person with the best mental capacity will get to the university and break. Everybody had a breaking point in 100 level, 200 level, 300, even final year students. So pretty much prepare yourself, because there's going to be a lot of physical, mental and emotional stress. There may be days where you're having a class here and maybe your class governor just comes and tells you guys yo, class is not happening here again, we're going to the end of the campus, and then you have to start running to and fro, back and forth, and you just be so tired, fatigued, and there's no way you can skip these classes, because if you skip these classes, first class is shaking. So pretty much you feel the fatigue, you get tired and all of that. So you should be able to adapt to situations. Number three is socialize. Now, I don't necessarily mean you're going to get into the university and meet friends on the first day of school. This issue of friendship is different for people. Just try as much as possible to be social. You cannot be an island in the university. Never. It's not possible. You can't be an island. You can't do it on your own. You need to meet people. You need to associate with people. You need to network with people in the university that would inspire you, that would motivate you, to chase your dreams, to get the results that you want. You can't be studying alone. You can't be asking yourself questions. You can't be academics. You can't do it alone. You need people around you. So that's that. Number 4 is be very uptight about your morals. Now, the university is a jungle, like it or not. The university is a jungle, and in this jungle it has thick bushes and thick forests, and in these thick forests and thick bushes you can get lost, and it takes time for you to get lost in the university and you find yourself. So what am I saying? It's pretty much I don't know what's wrong with my camera, but what I'm saying is pretty much be very uptight about your morals. Be very, very intentional about the values that you have. Do not get into the university and be fazed by what people do and what people do with their lives. Remember, their life is their life, your life is your life. Don't try as much as possible to want to live life like them. If you have a particular moral that you have upholded for the majority of your life, you don't need to get to the university to change it. You want to change it to belong, you want to change it to feel among, you want to change it due to peer pressure. No, don't do that. Be very, very intentional about your morals. Number 5, is it number 5 or whatever number, is don't bow into peer pressure. In uni, I know that we hear it all the time, but in the university, you don't have your mom, you don't have your dad, you don't have your siblings, you don't have your family. You might be schooling in the same state of residence with your family, but it doesn't mean they're going to come every single time to check up on you. Trust me. So you really need to make sure that you're not bowing into any pressure that will cost you. I will just leave it at that. Don't bow into any pressure, any negative pressure that would make you think twice about your life, that will make you fall by the wayside. Is not what you're supposed to do. So pretty much don't fall into peer pressure, because at the end of the day, you're going to be the one to deal with the consequences of whatever action that you take in the university. Next one is, whatever you do in your first year sets the tone for final year. I know a lot of people talk about academic comeback. I will save my CGPA. You won't. So if you start having carryovers in 100 level, it will be more difficult to save it when you get to 200 level, and then you stress yourself more and you're not able to save that CGPA in 200 level. You get another carry like that, you put yourself in trouble and you risk an extra year. So set the tone for your final year at 100 level. Start to chase the dream for the 4th year at the 1st year. Start to read the moment you get into school. Now, I'm not saying every single day of going to school it means you should study, but try as much as possible to inculcate the vibe and the spirit of studying. It is not when it gets to exam time that you start to study. I know a lot of us Nigerian students will do that, and I am totally also not innocent of the claims. Sometimes it used to be hard. You used to choke somebody on the neck, and somebody used to tire, somebody used to forget. But this is what you should do. Your IQ is different from somebody else's IQ. Your intelligence and your ability to assimilate faster or at a particular speed is very different from another person. Somebody else could take 4 days to read one course. You might be able to read one course in 12 hours. Y'all are in 2 different levels. So pretty much start your academic winning in 100 level. And the final one is, the university will force you to adult on time. It will cause adulting in your life on time. You might be 14 years when you get to university. You just see you start behaving like a 24-year-old. Try and save. Savings will help you navigate uni. There are a lot of times you might not need to call your parents because you have this money with you. If you don't have money in uni, you will be stranded. Trust me. There's printing, there's handouts to buy, there are materials to buy, there are things to pay for, there are projects, practicals that need money. So if the little money that you have as allowance fee, you're spending it unnecessarily, get ready for the impending shaking ahead. So I hope with these few points of mine, you guys have been able to understand like a few tips on what the university is. This video is not only limited to those that are getting into the university, but also for students like me. If I had known all of these things before, maybe my journey would have been totally different and all of that. So thank you guys for watching once again. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you all so much, my marbles. Y'all know I hurt you so much. Make sure you like, you share, you subscribe, you comment, and let's get this party rolling. I'ma see y'all when I see y'all, and have a good time.